Hello, my name is Zak-Kelmeckis. I am Latrice's husband. She asked me to answer a series of questions for her class. These were all very important questions to me. I've lived my life thinking about these questions at an early age, so I'm happy to participate, and I hope my views shed some light, or at least spark some conversation. The question I'm about to answer is social welfare programs, addressing the most underutilized U.S. social welfare program. I kind of sat on my soapbox and said we should be looking at it holistically. I'm going to break down one that truly is a program that is hardly ever utilized, or highly underutilized, and I think it's extremely important that we use it. And it cuts across color, it cuts across socioeconomics, it cuts across religious boundaries, and it's called hospice. I volunteered to be a hospice worker, and for the United States Hospice Association, I think it was called. And it is the end of your life. You have 6 months to live. You've been diagnosed with a terminal illness, and it's making those 6 months as comfortable as possible. And Medicaid, I looked it up. There's no copay under Medicare. It's 100%. It's 100% funded under Medicare Part B. Almost every insurance will cover it, both in-house and in your house. I should say out-house, right, in the hospital and in your own home. And even the round-the-clock here to stabilize somebody is 100% covered. And it's I think it's dying with dignity, and more people are getting set up in their homes and dying around loved ones that they love. We as human beings don't like to even talk about death. Well, I should say we in the Western society as the United States, we don't even like to talk about death, but yet we're all going to face it. And some of us sooner than later. And I think it's an incredible program that's available to us that we can die around loved ones being as comfortable as possible. And if you look at the guiding principles of hospice, that's what it is. It's providing a comfortable atmosphere for one to die. And getting involved with this, it actually had to take a break. It was emotionally draining on me because I would become very close to these folks. And my job was to go in and give the caretaker a 2-hour break, let's say, so they can go shopping, go get their hair cut, go to the spa, right? And then I would sit, read a book, do puzzles, watch TV, or have conversation with the patient. And my personality, they say not to become so connected, right, or so personally involved. I couldn't help it. I, started to love these people, and starting to love them deeply as human beings and their stories. And I think the difference talking to the hospice people, when you're in a very sterile environment, and we're not looking at the holistic viewpoint of dying, it becomes terrifying to people, right? They're in an inhospitable place. They're in a place that's very uncomfortable. Nobody's talking to them about the other side, what lays there. People will come in and talk about your death experiences. They'll talk about religious practices and views, and they bring all kinds of resources in to make the person more comfortable in passing. And I think I just want to share this. The most amazing thing to me, and it helped me, this social program helped change my life and my paradigm. I was caught up in work and caught up in career, and I talked about it way too much. I thought about it way too much. And every single person that was in hospice that I talked to, there was a very clear understanding. They did not talk about work. They did not talk about specific actions in their lives. The overriding theme was love. Love lost, love gained, love squandered, love not appreciated, love underutilized, whatever it was always love. And I asked my dad, who was 73, anything about work. And he said, you know, I don't even remember the details, Gregory. I just remember the people that I helped, which in my viewpoint is love, right? So I'm not sure if people know that this program exists. And it's quite scary to think about a loved one, a mother, a father, or a spouse, or even a child, who's facing that inevitable situation of death, of having somebody come home to die loved, and then having a support system. Both, you have psychiatrists to come and help you as the caregiver, and they're giving you training on how to do it, and you can give the medications. You need a nurse there 24/7. I really, really, really think that's an underutilized program. And why is because we're, again, I'll repeat, afraid to talk about death in Western society. So anybody watching this, one, I would say, if you do want to give back, volunteer. It will change your life about materialistic things, make you focus on what truly is important in life, and it's friends, family, relationship, and love. And then two, look into that hospice program, social program, for loved ones if needed, and pass that word on to other people that are facing terminal illnesses, that they can be with their loved ones with great a great life for 6 months with the people that they love, and those people remembered for the rest of their lives as they live on. So to answer the question, hospice, and then again hospice. Thank you.